At a certain point, I started to realize it wasn't that anything around me was wrong. It just wasn't growing. The conversation felt the same. The energy felt the same. And nothing was really moving forward. And I started noticing patterns. The same conversations over and over again. Talking about change, talking about doing something different, but no real action behind it. Complaining became normal. Staying the same became normal. The part that really stood out to me was how long that went on. Weeks turned into months, and conversations never changed. Everyone knew they weren't happy, but no one was actually moving. And then when you sit in that long enough, you start to feel it. Not because it's who you are, but because it's what you're around. And that's when it really hit me. I was in a bad environment. I was in one that didn't reflect who I was becoming. I don't thrive in spaces where there's no intention to grow, and I can't stand environments that move without direction. And that realization changed how I started moving. I stopped looking at environments as just where I was and started looking at them as something I was choosing. Because whether you realize it or not, what you're around influences how you think and how you move and what you accept. If the environment doesn't match where you're going, something has to change. So I made a decision. Stay in spaces that felt comfortable or move towards spaces that actually reflected my growth. Not because anything was wrong, but because it wasn't aligned anymore. And sometimes growth looks like choosing different rooms.